My name is Dalian Salmon. Welcome to my channel AI, where I create content on abuse topics to include but not limited to domestic and childhood abuse, intended to encourage self-care, personal growth, and healing to help victims of childhood abuse and domestic abuse on their journey to accomplish victory over trauma. Today I want to share with you a very sad story. A very, very sad story about a 21-year-old woman who was shot and killed by her boyfriend because she wanted to leave the relationship and he was not having it. A 21-year-old woman was shot and killed in front of her newborn by her boyfriend moments before he reportedly tried to kill himself. The deceased woman, identified as a photographer, was found lying on the floor next to her son and boyfriend by relatives in their home. It is reported that the officers were directed to a single-story house where they discovered the bodies of a man and a woman lying on the floor in the one bedroom. The woman was pronounced dead. However, the man was taken to hospital where he is listed in critical condition. Their son, who was also in the room at the time of the shooting, was taken to hospital but has since been discharged. Evidence suggested that the male shot the female and then turned the firearm on himself. It is alleged that the now deceased woman and the gunman, who is also the child's father, were in an abusive relationship. Prior to this incident, it is alleged that the boyfriend once shot at her before they rekindled their love, moved in together, then bring forth a son. According to neighbors, the 21-year-old woman recently moved back in the area after giving birth to her son, as she was fed up with the abusive relationship. It is alleged the neighbors described her as a sweet and loving person who had a promising future. She was a sweet, down-to-earth person, very young and full of life, and a talented professional photographer with great potential. Hours before her death, she wrote a heartfelt message to her son on Facebook. It says, "To my son, my first pain, my reason for living. I may be your first love, but you are my last true love. I didn't know what I was missing until you came. God knew I needed you and that you would completely change my life. Day in and day out, I wondered, how will I do this? I've had no experience other than my godchild, who I was scared to hold when she was born. Now not knowing anything about motherhood, here I am months later like a pro, being the best mom I can be. 9 months, 9 long months, for a lifetime of love, laughter, happiness, and joy. I wouldn't want it any other way. You are perfect. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. I love you beyond words can ever express. You are my strength. I promise to love and nurture you as long as I live." This is painful. Just reading it is just so painful. Domestic violence can happen against anyone and anybody can be an abuser. But in this case, the red flag was so obvious. The man shot at her before. I'm sure that bullet wasn't a rose. And she went back, had a child with him. She even accepted a marriage proposal that ended sadly for all. If you are in a relationship that you think you might be abused but you're unsure, please don't wait until it's too late. You can also find article for this incident to learn more. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, be sure to do so, as YouTube will notify you every time a new video is posted.